I have been trying to keep my warband to the minimal size, which I think is a mistake. The game is called Wartales. It is a warband management simulator, so I think that the main goal, or at least one of the goals, is to have a warband as large as possible, as large as you can manage. We seem to have something down here. We got some new stuff in the compendium. Oh, we got some stuff that we can make. Did we make one of these bee bomblets? No, we need some Alzarian powder and some honey. We need some of these bombs. The main thing is the Alzarian powder, so we need to keep an eye out for the... What else is there? We need to keep an eye out for... Crikey, sorry. That was not supposed to happen. I don't know why I can learn that all of a sudden. Anyway. Alzarian powder. But we need to get the warband bigger. And I want to get some animals. And I had a viewer who kindly told me that capturing the bears that we want takes 5 ropes. I guess it takes a lot of ropes to tie a bear down, which makes sense. We seem to have something else here in mysteries and wisdom. It looks like we got another point for finally crafting 5. Yeah, because we crafted a whole bunch of bombs at once. So that's why we got 2 points at once. It's gonna take us a while to get the rest of this stuff though. We don't have any. We can use some things. We haven't. Now, what does it say? We've thrown 2 bombs. We've not thrown a single bomb. What have we thrown 2 bombs? Unless Whisper's smokescreen counts as a bomb, but we've used that more than twice. I know we've used Whisper smokescreen more than twice. Maybe we've maybe picking up those things on the ground, those spears counts. Anyway, we're here. We're paused. We're down here. Remember, one of our things we have to do is we have to clear this tower. It's supposed to be easy, but there's currently a skull above it. And we know what that means, don't we? That means there's going to be reinforcements coming if we go into there right now. We need to get rid of that skull. We're going to do some more explorating around the area and see if we can find... I think we'll find some bandits that might be in the area. Here's another one of these shrines. We're going to leave there. We're not going to do anything. Now, we can't cross this bridge, from what I understand. It seems to be just a bridge to perhaps future expansions. Have we been this way before? The black sheep? The black steed. Maybe it was a different fishery. So let's go back up here. I'm not seeing any bandits at the moment. So I don't understand. So it's going to be very difficult. I mean, we remember we fought... And that was in the last zone. We fought and we were nearly murdered. We were nearly destroyed. We're going to have to camp already. We were nearly destroyed by the bandits because there was a skull there. We need to get rid of that skull. So we're going to go ahead and camp. We have to pay, but we got plenty of crowns on us. And I'm still chortling. Yeah. About the villagers offering us 10 crowns for doing that. Can you believe that? 10 crowns. We have more than one person on the cooking pot. You can stand there. But she can't be assigned to it, apparently. And have somebody else stand there. Alright, I guess not. Alright, so anyway, just 10 crowns for that last quest. I mean, that's insulting. Insulting. 10 crowns. But they kicked our butts, though, didn't they? They kicked our butts. Go ahead and make all this pork. Gonna pork it up, people. Alright, so we got 10, but we still only have 5 days worth of food. Go ahead and make this sausages. Alright, now we've got 6 days worth of food. Now it goes back down to 5. Why does it do that? It goes up and then it goes down. Then we get this carp. So it goes from 4 to 6, but we still only have. And so now we see it. It's like it disappears. The pike soup. I don't even know if the pike soup is worth making, but we're going to do it just so we get some experience. Alright, so there we go. So now we still says we only have 5 days worth of food. This is 6. Okay. We don't have to pay wages. We still got chicken. We got some bear meat. Got some perch. Wolf sausages. Can't believe it costs 50. Feed these people these days. 50. Can you believe it? We can use milk. There we go. You need some milk. All right, there we go. Still don't know what that comes from. I'm going to have to look it up sooner or later. Then we're gonna rest. But we didn't get attacked in the middle of the night, which is always good. We got 2 more of those. Did we have people that were still... No, everybody's still good to go. We're gonna break camp. Alright, the bulls didn't know the sharp end of a sword from the blunt end. How can I trust them if they barely make it out of each fight alive? Admonish the others for their incompetence. Heal, use a remedy for mild injuries, or compensate. Demand a raise for increased risk. Wages increased by 30%. I don't think so. I'm going to use a medicine. I'm not going to dump off a bunch more. We only have 4 days food, so all that cooking really didn't do much for us. So we really need to be moseying back up in the direction of town. A free Dark Mist Tower, and there's Bandit's Lair there. Let's go look at this Bandit's Lair and see how many skulls are around this Bandit's Lair. We've got 4 days worth of food. It only takes us a day to march back to town. But we need to go back to town with some... We need to make some money, because we do have to pay our people, I'm supposing. We're going to have to do some fighting to get some money, and that's what the game's all about, right? Fighting. Now, see, there's 3 skulls on that one. Now, how do you expect me to fight a 3-skull bandit camp? There's got to be some bandits around here that I can take care of that'll get rid of a skull. I'm just going off what the game said. The game said find some bandits with skulls on them, and when you defeat them, it'll make this easier. I'm guessing. I mean, this is not really a bandit camp, though, is it? Let's go over here and look real quick. We'll just go over and save and see what happens. Worst it happens, we just have to do it. Now, I'm not scumming too much. I'm just curious about game mechanics here. I was gonna say, all right, so this isn't bad. It doesn't say that there's any reinforcements coming, so maybe this battle will take a skull away from the other one. Okay, so I think we can do this one. I'm gonna tell you something that's really good about doing stuff like this, recording these games, is that last battle against the villagers, I would have found a way around it. I wouldn't have accepted that fate. Now that I'm playing for you, letting you see all the bad things that can happen, I just let them happen. We took the defeat. We failed that quest, if it was actually a quest, and we just let the winds of fate guide us where they would take us. And here we are now in combat again with 3 hoodlums, 3 poachers, 2 marauders, and the seasoned marauder. So there's 9 of them versus 10 of us, because that captain dude that we have with us doesn't fight. Now we need to position our wolves. I'm wondering how the wolves work. I'm guessing that the wolves work that they will attack the closest enemy to them. So we want to kind of help them gang up on people. We want to find some enemies that we can rip their armor off, and then the wolves can move in and finish them off. We can move leeward here. I don't know if we can get everybody into one position. This is going to be an issue again. Here's Ubrick. I'd really not want to have another sacrificial person again. Now I can move somebody here. I can move somebody here that's got a lot of movement. Do I have anybody that has a lot of movement? Let's see. Where is she? Where are you, my dear? I know you're up there, hiding. Because that's what you do as a rogue, as a rouge. She's hiding so well, I can't even find her. There she is. There's Whisper. So I've got 2 people that need to move quite a ways. So the first person that's going to move is that hoodlum. Now, is he going to be able to get close enough to engage somebody? How far can he move? He can move that far, so he can't get to either one of us. So Whisper can run. Ucht can run and engage somebody. The second person that's going to move is that person. So Ucht can run and engage that person, which is what we're going to do. Oops, don't want to go that way. This should prevent him from getting bonked in the back too much. Go ahead and do that. That pretty much shreds all of his armor and gives us another one of these. So I can go ahead and use Poison Impact. Well, it's not going to do any poison, but it will do 15 points of hammer time. So now we could go ahead and do Wrath and just finish the guy off completely, maybe. It's not guaranteed, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to end his turn. Now this poacher is going to run, take a shot at Whisper, move her further away, which is exactly where I want it to be. Now this poacher attacks, and he poisons us. Now Whisper can move. So that poacher is going to move. I don't mind having Whisper engage with a poacher because all the poachers do is punch. But I think Whisper can survive this battle. There she goes. Gives him a nice bit of a stab. She's going to keep him engaged. And then now they get to move. Now the poacher's going to punch me. 4 points of damage is not ideal. But Whisper can always escape if she needs to be. Oakt is the person I'm worrying about now, who's got quite a bit of poisoning on him. We need to make sure nobody else can get to him. Can you get all the way over? You can't get to him close enough to... You can get close enough to finish off this guy, maybe? There we go. Now we will go ahead and use Weakening Blow to finish him off. There, so that gives Oakt at least a fighting chance, perhaps. And we'll end our turn. Now this Marauder, this Hoodlum, cannot get to anybody, I don't think. So now what can we do? This Marauder here. See a Bowman? Obliteration. He can use... He does critical hits against poisoned units. So he's gonna... Who's gonna move in next? This guy's over here. So I don't think these guys can get here. So I think we can all fall on these people. The first thing I'm gonna do is get him engaged. Lyran's gonna run up there and get him engaged. There we go. He's not the seasoned Marauder, I don't think. Go ahead and use encouragement to give everybody encouragement. End our turn. Now this guy's going to run towards us. Wonder if he can shoot and kill Udir or Ookt. Alright, so willpower saved him, and it might have saved him in more than one way. He might not be engaged anymore, so he might be able to run away. But now there's this Hoodlum. I'm going to have Tybalt go here. There we go. Do a normal shot into this guy. This is just your normal everyday Hoodlum. I'm going to go ahead and put slow down on him to give Ookt a chance to run away. Tybalt is going to move back a little bit more since he doesn't need to fight anymore. Now this dude is just a hammer dude. I'm not too worried about him. The main thing is getting Ookt to safety. So now, can anybody get over here and engage this guy? Can Ubrik get over there? He cannot get over there. What about Gakelin? He cannot get there, but he can get here to continue putting some extra damage onto this guy. But I want to use the stabilizing. Guard reduced to 0. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. The wolves are going to groom themselves and hopefully be able to get close enough to do something. Probably not. But they will be ready to move into position. Just like the rest of us. We're going to get ready to move into position. Move over here. End our turn. Luckily he attacked a Lyran who can take it and who got to attack back, which is good. This wolf is going to move. I don't think he can get to... Oh, he can get to him. There we go. Now he's bleeding. Which is a lot worse than the poison. A lot worse. Now where can she move to? She probably can't move anywhere she could get a clean shot at anybody. Like right there, that's 80%. I don't even want to risk it. I'm just going to go ahead and get her in range. Then end her turn. Now this dude's going to move. So this is the guy we got to watch out for. The seasoned Marauder. So now it's our turn again. Now it's this wolf. Can he get to anybody? Yep. Alright. So he's going to help Whisper finish off that dude. So now it's a new turn. So now we got to really be careful about what happens on this turn. Because Ookt could be in an Ookt amount of trouble. So the first person that's going to move is this Hoodlum. And she could get to Ookt and kill him. So I'm going to have Ookt get as far away as possible. All I'm going to do with Ookt is just have him run away. I'm not scared to say it. I'm going to run away. So then him and then this poacher. I'm not too worried about the poacher. I'm worried about that dude. Could have... I don't think the archer can get a good shot off of him. Hubert could go and get here. And do that. I'm not going to capture him. I don't want any stinking humans in my band. I'm going to have him stay here because he's the best. Go ahead and use Galvanized Troop. That'll give us 3 points. Now this dude will move, and we'll probably go after Ubrik, which is the best. Ubrik is one of our top fighters. And then now this Poacher is going to punch Whisper, which is fine. And now, who goes next? That Poacher moves next, and then... And who's this? Oh, that Poacher. So their archers are getting closer and closer. And we would rather not have that. So he can't move anywhere. She can move... Or he can move to... We want to go help finish off... Oh, he can't get up there. So he can go and engage him. Weakening blow. That was quite the weakening blow. And then do a regular strike. There we go. So maybe the... Now if he tries to shoot at us, maybe he'll shoot one of his own people. Okay, 16 points of damage. That went into the armor. That's not going to be too bad. Who's he going to shoot at? Hopefully he'll shoot his own person. Nope, he moved me away, disengaged me, which I do not like. So now that Marauder is going to move next. So how close can Tybalt get? Not close enough to do what I need done. And then it's this Marauder. Okay, so these people need to go ahead and finish him off if possible. Go ahead and use a destabilizing strike. Alright. Then he can move. I'm going to have him move out of range of the archer. Okay. Tactical repositioning. There we go. That Marauder's done for. Have him move back a little bit more. End our turn. Now this seasoned Marauder is going to run up here and do some big chunk of damage. Not too bad. Lure didn't get to strike back though. So now where's she going to go? Well, how come she can only... How come they... What is blocking them down here? I don't understand why it's so difficult for them to move. But she's got a lot of movement. I'm going to go ahead and move her all the way around here. Is that a bad guy? That's a good guy. Alright, so she can't do anything. She's going to go there. Wolf's going to do that. Wolf's going to do wolf things. Maybe one of the other wolves will come down and finish him off. That would be nice. This wolf's going to go 18 points of damage. I do like the amount of damage these wolves do each time. It's very good. Very juicy amount of damage. He can move here. Can he hit anybody? Or can she hit anybody? 71% chance. Dang it. What about him? 48% chance, 77% chance. Once again, she can't shoot anybody. Alright, end turn again. Now they get to move. Now you're going straight for the archer. That's a good thing. That's what I would have done. Going straight for the archer. But it's going to be your fatal mistake, my friend. Whisper's going to do that. Then Whisper's going to move someplace fairly safe. So she can move back in and strike when the iron is hot. Now the wolf is going to lick herself. And then go do something useful. Like do 23 points of damage. What does supported mean? So a new round is starting. Now that poacher, is he engaged? He's not engaged. If I can go here. Shoot the poacher. Wang. Now she'll probably shoot back at me, which is fine. But then I got another unit gets to move this turn. So he needs to do another weakening blow on this Marauder, the seasoned Marauder. Do another regular blow. Can't use tactical order, so we're going to see what this poacher does. As long as this poacher doesn't kill anybody, it's fine. Moved him away. Could be inconvenient. Now you need to do a destabilizing strike against this hoodlum, since we can't get away. Unlocked the title Bravest of the Braves. Well, that certainly sounds like me. Bravest of the Braves. Synonymous. Alright, so Poisoned of the Poisoned. Ooh, hopefully that was us getting a riposte. Yes, so we got a riposte, which Finished him off quite a bit, didn't it? So now you can get down here. This is a bad guy, right? You can get down here. Open a maggot hole in that belly. There we go. 46 damage to him. In that turn, now this wolf needs to find something to do. Running straight into battle. I like their enthusiasm. I like that a lot too. Pretty much just ripping him open. You need to get the heck away. That's right. You just limp away. All right. So now we need another hammer dude. Okay. Now we need another hammer dude. So we lost another member of our... These people with the hammers, they just do not have the luck that we need them to have. As long... Whisper didn't die. No, there she is. Where's Whisper? That better not have been... There's Whisper. Alright, end turn. Now Whisper's going to move down here to be a little bit closer. Now our warband is a little bit smaller. So what's he going to attack? He's going to attack us. Okay. A ranged duel. I love it. Run down here to get ready to get in range. Now our two enemies, surprised they are still sticking around. I mean, 2 archers versus 3 wolves. Seems like that would be enough to convince them to leave, but I guess not. So 2 of our people get to move. Can anybody get close enough? We know who can get close enough to engage him. There we go. In turn, so now he's engaged. Anybody else move? Yeah, you can get here. Kerchonk. No. No. In turn, we have to avenge our dear brother, whoever that was that died. Hooked. Hooked has passed on. We can't repair everybody. Not taking Ook's body cloth. And we get our iron. We get that back. Third, there's the rope we need. Ship's log. We got a trinket. This was for a quest, I believe. Yes, that was for a quest. You've just completed the mission Free Dark Mist Tower. I think Ook was our alchemist. That's the problem. Okay. Whoever takes Ook's place can be our new alchemist. So now we get wheat and marsh parsley. That's good. Hemp. Surprise, surprise. How come there's no locks to pick? I needed a lock to pick. There we go. So our rogue... Where's our rogue? I thought we had a rogue. Dang it, I guess our rogue is dead. We have an alchemist. So Gackless, so we have a miner. So we have 2 miners. So Bardwin. Bardwin is our fanatic. She's not a member of our team. We got a blacksmith, a cook, a woodcutter, an alchemist. So we got 2 alchemists. Elianessa or Gackless. Gackless sounds more like a rogue. Elianessa sounds like an alchemist. So let's do this. Gackless. You get to be a rogue now. Congratulations. There's a bard? I didn't know there was a bard. Where's rogue? Scholar, bard, woodcutter, tinkerer, miner, blacksmith, alchemist, thief. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm used to the word rogue or rouge. All right, there we go. There we go. 5 lockpicks. We got 3. There we go. There's 1. 2. Look at this. On the first lockpick, 2. Alright, now here's where our luck runs out. Careful, careful, said the helper monkey. I think it's going to be right in this area. There we go. Watch it be some salt. Ooh, look at this shield. Alzarian heater shield. Level 5 requires stump with Alazar's emblem and bearing the king's colors. This shield is recognizable in all of the 5 kingdoms. When hit by the engaged opponent, this utility retaliates with an attack of opportunity. Cannot be triggered by an attack of opportunity. This could be good. Leather straps. Guard increased by 10. Military report. Knowledge +1. So this was a good deal. Good deal, my friends. We'll use this to get our knowledge point. What are we going to use our knowledge point in? In our knowledge? Our anvil, our cooking pot, our apothecary table. Fast training. New recruits gain 1 aptitude point. That could be good. Bountiful bounties, location markers. I don't think we need that. Career planned. I think fast training would be the best one because we're going to have to recruit somebody very soon. So let's look at our warband here. Let's look at Lured. Lured carries a shield. Shield's damaged. How about that? Lured Brute, our bulwark. Now it's got this. Awesome Possum. Is there anything else we could use? What does this do? Guard increased by 10%. I think he needs that too, since he's our brute squad. We take that away from him, give that to him. And we'll give the we'll give him this. There we go. Alright, so that wasn't, I mean, other than somebody dying, was getting that shield worth it? That's the question. No other resources here. We got the hemp, we got the knowledge point. We got another point here because look, we got lots of points. We got another PP for our influence. We got another PP for trading craftsmanship because we paid our wages. We got another PP for crime and chaos because we did that. So that's all that. Good deal. So those are all taken care of. So leave. Save. And then now we need to head back to town because we are out of raw materials with which to repair ourselves. We have 5 days worth of food, which is plenty of food. I haven't seen many fishing spots in this. I'll get back up here to where the town is. Not to go into the village. How long does it take us to get to town? Not very long. There's Corsair right there. We could just run across the field, right? That's the question. Is it faster to run across the fields or is it faster to take the roads where we have increased movement? That's a good math question. What level is our recruit going to be? I wonder if we could exploit the game. Like if we found a way, like can we get through all border crossings? Could we go to the next border crossing, go through, recruit somebody higher level, and then come back to this zone? That's a good question. Alright, so go to the first thing, let's go get our monies. Get our monies. Select our bounty. Review the missions. We got hards and averages again. Nothing easy. Locate the Tome of the Ancients. That's all we have to do is locate it. We don't have to go into it, so we can do that. So vanquish Quineris' squad. Exterminate the rat infestation. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We've got other things that we can work on. I want to do some more exploring. So now we need somebody to replace... He was our... He had... What did he carry? Well, he was an axe dude. Two-handed mace or two-handed axe. It's level 3. This is level 5. We need somebody that's level 4 that can use it. Obliteration skill. I think that's one of those that you have to like aim it and everything. Why are we camping? Didn't say to camp. You fools. Inspect Sophia. Another swordsman. Informant. Spearman. Do we want another spearman? I don't know. A brute. We want another brute. A brute, a spearman, or a swordsman. What do we have now? We've got one brute. He's a bulwark. Hunter, strategist. She's a thief. Fighter, swordsperson, protector. Let's see, what was her skills? Slice, defensive stance. What was his defense? Alright, so he had... Okay, so I think we could use another brute. I think another brute might be a good thing to have. And he's level 3. Alright, so let's talk.
I was part of another group of mercenaries, but one morning they left without me.
252. Yikes. Your companions happily welcome him. That must mean that he is a fairly good fighter. So Mattis, get you leveled up, sir. Vanguard, Smasher, Destroyer. Vanguard, disengages and charges in a straight line. So he can get away. Do Poison Impact, which is terrible. Weakening Blow. I don't think we need Vanguard. I've never been in a situation where I was like, you know, I wish I had Vanguard here. Every time we engage in combat, every time we attack hits several enemies. Do that. There we go. Very weak, though. Very weak. Go ahead and do that. Strength has got to go up. Constitution or movement. That's got to go up. Now willpower's got to go up. So it's going to be a while before he's really... Of course, he doesn't have any weapons at the moment, so let's get him outfitted. Let's get him some stuff to wear. Basic armor, heavy armor. Now he can wear that because he's a brute. So that brings his movement down, but other things up. He could wear the light armor. He needs a shield. There we go, and we need to repair it. And then he needs a weapon. Two-handed hammer or two-handed axe. Need some sort of one-handed hammer. Let's see if we can get him a one-handed hammer. A one hammer. He's going to be kind of weak for a while. Hawk.
There were two of us working here until Count Lahar.
Repair.
There were two of us working.
Yes, I heard that. We might have to go back to our other quests. We have to go back to the other to turn her in to get some money.
There. That should do the trick.
And so everything has been repaired. So that means Maritas, the shield, is now good to go. This is good. Movement is terrible, though. Can we forge anything at the moment? Forge him a one-handed mace, an iron-studded mace, which is the same as an iron-studded... the same as a hammer, right? Let's forge him a nice iron-studded mace so that he can use the weapon at the same... weapon and the shield. Shh. Pay attention, people. Ooh, good hit. We got +6 strength in the pound skill. We have enough to make him reinforced plate armor. What is he wearing now? Let's see what he's wearing now. He's wearing Corporal's plate armor, which is level 1. So I'm guessing that's terrible. Don't look at him in his underwear. He's very, very shy. People, I can't believe you're doing that. Gosh. He doesn't have an OnlyFans, you know. Yes, let's go here and do reinforced plate armor. Forge it. Yes, I want to forge it. That's why I clicked on it. +1 reinforced plate armor. Look at all that. There we go. That's going to be much better for him. Much better. He's going to be much more comfortable in this than walking around naked. Yeah, look at him. Now he looks like a proper brute. Of course, he's right up in front. Of course, he's very slow, so that's going to be an issue. Oh, I don't want to... Sorry, so I'm going to sell off some of this garbage.
There were two of us working here until Count
Yeah.
enlisted my
Great story.
husband's army.
Great story, Grandma.
Different place since.
Sell all this stuff off. Trinkets. Ship's log. All this woolen cloth we've been carrying around. I'm going to go ahead and sell that. I don't know why I was carrying it. I was going to try and make some money doing some trade stuff, but you know how that works out. We still got this leader's tabard, this angler's rags. Hang around all these old bits of stuff. Got a roust ball for some reason. We're still carrying a sapphire. Artesian hunt. We need that. We don't know what this golden key's for. Got tons of hemp. Alright, so now let's leave. We do need money. And we need more food. Well, we got plenty of food. Can you tell I have no idea what I'm saying? Somebody was selling a book. It would make it so that when we heal, when we repair our armor, we'll repair more. Is she ready to join us yet? No. She's a fanatic. I wonder if there's a way to make her join us or if I have to go turn her in. She's a minor. I can change her professions, so she does come with us. I can't equip her with anything. Of course, I sold everything, so I can't really do this. If I do that, it doesn't let me do anything. This prisoner can be wary of the troop or trust them. Still well fed. She's still neutral. So if she trusts us, will she join us? Ugh. So many questions. Alright, so we do need to go to the apothecary clinic. Oop. If he's got some medicines for us to buy. He does stock up as time goes on.
Man and beast are not that different.
Man and beast are not that different. That sounds like blasphemy to me. The light oil that very subtly lubricates the weapon is applied to without making it slippery, which allows for quick and easy readjustment of the grip, constantly take advantage of the best possible balance. Increases dexterity. Attack ignores 50% of the target's guard. How long does it last for? Do these last for like one battle, or do they last for one attack? Anything we can craft at the moment? Elianissa. We can make medicine, because we have one vial on us. How many vials can we buy? Oh, how many empty vials do you have, sir?
Tend to the animals, but don't let that worry you. Man and beast are not that different.
Alright, so there's that. All that flowers we wound up picking up have turned out to be a good idea. Go ahead and make 5 more of these. There. What did we... Oh, we need the Alizerian powder. Okay, we didn't see any... I think we're good to go. We just have to go and find that Tome of the Ancients. Go ahead and save. Now, if I was a Tome of the Ancients, where would I be hiding? I bet it's on the map, though. Tome of the Ancients is up that way, which is where we need to go. We want to do this find the black caravan and follow it thingy. That's the problem. We want to go up that way around the mill. Let's just go up that way. Let's head to the northeast. Well, here's a merchant caravan, though. I want to have a chat with these fellas. Not going to rob them. I'm not going to rob them. There's too many of them. A warband is quite hefty now, though, but we could make some good money off of the... Alright, so there's these. Coal, salt, Alzerian powder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll buy 5 of those. Chemical residue. No. Go ahead and buy these. Thank you, sir. I think we could have destroyed that convoy pretty quickly. So let's go see if we can make this stuff now. Apothecary clinic. Craft. Confirm. We can make hand bomblets now. We get 4 bomblets for each thing. So let's go ahead and do 2. Oh, we can only do it once. Okay, it's 2 of 2. So we'll get a little bit of knowledge for the first time. Small iron capsule filled with highly explosive powder. How far can we throw it? 9-meter area. All targets in the area lose 10% of their maximum health. And they're bleeding. Target loses 20% of their max health at the end of their turn. Quite handy. Now, do I have to equip it to somebody is the question. We know who would probably be the person that would be carrying such a nefarious thing. Who would be carrying a bomblet? Why, yes, indeed, it would be her. Small explosion. Explosion. Small explosion. So now we've got something to look forward to. Throwing a bomb. I probably just got flagged on YouTube. Throwing a chicken is what I meant. We're going to go throw some chickens. Alright, let's head over this way. So now we need to worry about getting some more iron, Alzerian powder, if this works out. If this turns out to be as awesome as I think it's going to be, to throw these chickens at our enemies. This is a good place for a fortress, that's for sure. We didn't buy any food. We need to go back and buy food. I'm sorry, folks. We got so many people, it's hard to feed everybody. There we go. Somebody gonna sit here and say, hey. So how does she feel about us now? Well fed. Appreciate the company's. Alright, so could we just let her go? Did that get us something? Alright, alchemist. So we gained 2 more points in that because we did so much. I think we're okay with the food. I don't want to. Where are we? We need to go all the way up here. Let's go. Let's see how far we get on 1 day's worth of food. We can go down here and get some more food real quick. This will probably be worth it. Confirm. Fish me up a good one, sir. A couple of good ones would be really nice. Then we got a pike and 10 experience. Ain't worried about the experience. Don't let the fish escape. Don't let them escape. There we go. Got another carp. Other than having different recipes, I don't see the difference between the pike and the carp. They both were 4 food. And so we didn't get any extra stuff though. We got 4 food. The dead body over here. I want to go inspect the dead body. You might have some food on him. Not that we're going to eat him or anything. We do have 4 days worth of food on us now. Okay, so there's the trail for that. So now we know where that quest begins. We can go over that way and find more stuff. There's that thing. I'm guessing if we steal... You know, that's that hunt, the ghost hunt. Where that is. So we probably in this... That's probably where the ghost wolves are now. I'm not going to fight them at the moment because they're... a literal nightmare. Okay. Reinforcements every round. Yeah, attack them. Why don't they attack the NPCs? I wonder if that was another ghost caravan. Might have been. Not a ghost caravan, a black caravan. Since we're an alchemist now, we need to pick up some of this stuff. Since we're on the road, it doesn't seem like we're using too much food. What's a spring origin? Can we go into it? Save. And I'm not saving because I'm a coward, you know. I'm just saving because, you know, sometimes games crash and whatnot. I have a feeling this is going to be another quest. Leahart Soldier.
What business have you here, mercenaries? Never mind. How would you like to poison a well? Vanalis is down to his last well. You won't get another chance, and we'll make it worth your while, believe me. Oh, come now, why so glum? It's not a heroic deed by any stretch of the imagination. It'll be easy as pie, you'll see. Just throw any old carcass in the water.
We could do that, or we could do that, or we could do that. We are anti-Vernalis. I know that much. Can we carry this? Can we carry this pig? How much does a pig weigh? How much does a hen weigh?
Oh, I can't feel my legs.
How weak are you people?
I volunteered to poison the wells. It's far safe.
That's good thinking. You know, how many lives will be saved by... The water is fresh and pure. Now I could throw the carcass in the water. Is this the well that we have to do it in? Let me check something. I'm guessing this is it. Alright, so we're going to get in a lot of trouble for this, I guess. Brown liquid leaked from the carcass and spread into the pristine water. Okay, that would only take like 1,000,000 years for the enough rot from the pig. Alright.
Now that's proper sabotage. Here, take this gold from my wages, and stay out of sight when you leave. Lieutenant Assertia almost caught us red-handed last time.
I'm guessing when we leave here, we are going to have a battle. I don't see Lieutenant Assertia. Where were we going? If there's the Tome of the Ancients. Head up this way. I assumed that as soon as we came out of there, the Lieutenant Assertia was going to fall upon us. To follow the road. I'm guessing we have to go up this way to find the Tome of the Ancients. If we can even get up there. It doesn't look like we can get up that way at all. So maybe we should have went around that way. Let's keep heading in this direction just to explore. And to give ourselves a chance to get attacked. Probably a bad place to save. Okay, but we can still run. We do have the running ability. Alright, we can't go that way. We've reached the edge of the known universe, apparently. Right? Cannot go that way. Then we go this way. Just out exploring the world. I'm guessing we can't... Well, maybe. The saboteurs have been presented, tortured into making confession. Your accomplice has betrayed you. Lieutenant Atreshka is now in hot pursuit. Maybe we should have killed them after we poisoned the well. Clean up our messes. Is this Lieutenant Atreshka? They're bandits. We'll have a word with these bandits. Doesn't look like there's too many. Oh, well, there's 9 of them again. They're level 5. Now, we could negotiate with them. Sorry. Threw up in my mouth a little bit there. Negotiate with the bandits. Okay. Yeah. Good one, Eric. Alright, let's see how we're going to do this one. We got 3 over there. Okay, so here's those dudes. So maybe it'd be better off if we start everybody off on the side where we can get to the archers as quick as possible. There's a poacher, there's a poacher. There's our archer. We can get there and there. We want our humans to live. The humans have precedent. I'm sorry. It's just the way things are. We gotta take care of the archers first. We do have some bombs now. I mean, we do have some chickens now. We can throw. Which might be helpful to some degree. I'm moving him there because we can't do anything. So the first one of them that's going to move is going to be this poacher. He's in the stinking mud. Which means we might not even be able to get to him. And then that hoodlum's going to move next. So we need to get Calculus away as far as possible. Or he could run over there and engage them. Who's moving first? That hoodlum over here is the first person that's moving over here. But the first person here is this poacher. I'm going to have our archer, our real archer, step forward. Make it even more difficult for him to move. There we go. Now, can you hit anybody else with your regular... Nope. You can still move, though. Well, we can just move a little bit back and turn. Now, this mud is going to make things quite difficult. Who's he going to shoot at? Well, that's rude. Our wolves can't defend themselves. And so now we got to get Bacchus away. Bacchus is going to run down here. Now, he's in the mud. And turn. Now, this marauder is going to run. Can he get to me? He can get to me, alright. Alright, so now he's poisoned, but he got a point of... Can this marauder get to me? These marauders can move quite well. So... Who's next? That marauder, he's not going to be able to get to us, but that poacher. And then this hoodlum. The lured, you need to take care of this hoodlum. Goodness gracious. The leather straps did something. Now we get a weakening blow. I'm not going to use the weakening blow. Then turn. Let's see what happens. Can we get through this battle alive or not? Can Mariris get through this battle alive or not is the question. Alright, so that was a bit of good fortune. Having them shoot their own person. This hoodlum will move next, and he's engaged. And this marauder, Graculus has already moved. Can Ulrich get to this marauder? Yes, he can. Can he do it? Yes, he can. And so since he doesn't have the ability to just murder people as well as some of our other units, He can use protection to save himself, or he can galvanize. There's only 2 people around at the moment, though. So he's going to stab. That's fine. We get a counterattack, which is good. So I'm guessing we're always going to get a counterattack. That Marauder will move next. So who can Illyrian get to? Illyrian can get to this guy. Now what can she do? She can do encouragement. We get protection, or she can do her own. So we'll end her turn. What's he gonna do? So he's one of those big axe dudes, and we got a counterattack, which is good. These counterattacks are really making things a lot better for us. We disengaged him, so now we just have to get somebody down there to... The Whisper is not moved yet, right? Whisper can go down here, and... We're not going to use our bomb. We'll just have Whisper come around here and finish off this guy. There we go. Nice little stab. Oh. End her turn. Now the wolves will get to do something. Hopefully that one will run away, or at least heal himself. Alright, that's a nice chunk of damage. And now they protect themselves, which they should. And then now we get to move. So this person is not moved yet at all. You can move here. Should be able to get a shot off on him or him. Pick it on the poacher. There we go. End our turn. Now the next wolf gets to move. Probably can't move very far because of the mud. Yep. So there's a new turn. The first person that's going to move on their team is that Marauder, which should not be able to get to anybody. Oh, so it's not... Alright, so we still got... So I still got Maris. I still got to make her move. So she can do the weakening blow. Normal blow. And then protection. That might help keep her alive for another turn. So now the seasoned Marauder will move. I don't know if that's a seasoned Marauder, but that Marauder will move. Should not be able to get too close to us. And this wolf is going to run. Oh, this wolf's going to heal himself. Can he run and heal himself on the same turn? Yes. This mud is going to be a big problem. So this hoodlum is going to be the first to move. We got to get our people up there to put a wall of meat in. We can do that, and then he can do destabilizing, which would finish him off. There we go. He can still move. He can move up here, just for fun and stuff. Now, end our turn. Now this poacher is the next person that gets to move, so I can move... I can actually move him here to engage the hoodlum, just so we choose. We choose what they're going to do. Because then this Marauder. So that poacher who's engaged with the wolf. Is he engaged? He's engaged. And then we have this Marauder. So I think we'll go ahead and send Whisper up here to finish off this Marauder. Okay. There we go. How far can Whisper continue to move? Could she throw the bomb over there? That's the question. Nope, she can't throw the bomb over there. Not yet. We have to wait before we get a chance to do something with the bomb. The chicken. We're going to have to wait before we can do something with the chicken. That poacher is the next person to move, and he's engaged with me. We'll end that turn. Look, he punched me. And then we get a counterattack. We're not quite galvanized yet, but we're getting there. Depends on what that dude does, and hopefully he shoots his own person again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I can just have you run around here. You may have just won us the battle. Because now this dude's not going to have any armor. We want to go ahead and use weakening blow on him. I'm going to go ahead and use deflection. Because their turns are coming up. So that made him do hardly any damage, but we're still poisoned. And now he can move. We don't need to move down there. We need everybody moving over here now. And go up here and continue finishing him off. Now he's surrounded. So that didn't finish him off. One per ally in the area. We got 2 allies. We're gonna go ahead and use it. So now we can do destabilizing strike, which will completely finish him off. Will that get us to galvanized? Nope. So close though. But I can still move so I can get him away because he's one of our weaker people. End our turn. The seasoned marauder. No, that's not the seasoned one. The seasoned one is going to move pretty soon, and that's going to be bad news, I believe. You need to move. Can you shoot him from where you are? Yes, you can. There we go. Now you can move. Just go ahead and move around here. It's going to be faster than going through the mud, I believe. End our turn. Wolves are all ganging up on the guy that's closest to them, kind of like I thought they would. Which is fine with me. The next wolf, well, I get to move next. So if I finish him off before the wolf can get to him, then maybe the wolf will head over towards the real bad guys. Another weakening blow. There we go. So that poacher's out of the question, and now we are galvanized. Which means our next damages are going to be good. But we might get out of this alive. Everybody might get out of this alive, even our new guy. Alright, depends on how quickly we can get our wolves engaged. Does he have to run all the way? Is it going to be faster to run around or run through the mud? I think it's going to be faster to run around. I'm just guessing based on what I've seen. Alright, so we got 4 people that can move before they can move. So we can finish off. How are we going to do this? We're going to start off with our furthest people. Where's Whisper? Where can Whisper throw the bomb? You throw the bomb right there and get those 2 people. Let's see what that does. Right there. Let's see what it does. Okay, so are they bleeding? No. They're fragile. He's fragile, so that's it. So now what can Whisper do? Whisper by far has the most damage. She's going to run up here and engage the archer. That is the best. It's 28 points of damage and she attacked them from behind. I think that's how that works. Yep. Oh, increases the surrounded. Okay. So now who's going to be next? Illyrian or Lured Brute? Lured cannot get to the combat in time. Gackless is kind of weak. Ubrix is going to move up here. Engage this guy. There we go. Should I go ahead and use destabilizing strike on him? I don't think that's necessary. Now, anybody get up there? Illyrian can get up here. He's got the most hit points, or whatever you want to call them. Encouragement, everybody can get and use that to give everybody protection. Always a good thing, and he can go ahead and attack him again. Seasoned Marauder. Alright, things are looking good. That's the best you've got. So do I want... I'm going to go ahead and have Mariris run away. We don't need Mariris, and I'm not going to take any chances with our new guy getting slaughtered in this first battle. Although it would be quite amusing, I'm not going to do it. Everybody's going to run up here and get ready. We are all galvanized and poisoned. The wolves are doing their wolf things. Little fist fight going down there in the corner. All right. We're going to run over here. These were just regular bandits, right? But this is what we got to do to get overpowered. Like I said, we got to get overpowered. Alright, pretty nice hit. We got a pretty nice counterattack though, didn't we? Well, this wolf is moving. Thinking mud, man. We probably should have started on this side. And so the first person that's going to move is going to... This marauder ain't going anywhere. A chunk. There we go. Now he'll move here to get... So we can start stacking up that debuff. We'll move here. Now you're surrounded, sir. Could capture him, but we're not going to. Nope. No. We unlock the title Ruthless. What does that get us, though? In a turn, he'll move here. And we got him surrounded. A chunk. 79 points of damage from one attack. We got enough to repair everybody. Nobody leveled up. How long is it going to take our wolves to level up? It's going to take our wolves forever to level. That's fine, though. We got a lockpick. Great pig iron. Two-handed axe. We got some more cloth. There we go. Now we need to camp again. And we've got that... I'm going to go ahead and save on Scum 2. Because I got a bad feeling that when we camp... that woman's going to attack us. That lieutenant. I'm guessing she's a woman. I don't know. I'm just guessing, people. I'm just guessing. Let's use our cooked food first. Lots of grilled pork. Too much. Use one thing of grapes. Alright, let's see what happens. See if we get attacked in the middle of the night. Gained 20 influence. Plus 4 companions. Plus 3 happiness. Still just well... She's still well fed. Appreciates our company. We got another path thing. I think that's from Ruthlessness, maybe. Famous again. Alright, so let's break camp. Alright, so since we didn't get attacked in the middle of the night, this is where we're going to bring an end to this episode. So please drop a like or a comment if you stayed with me this far, and I will see you in the next episode.